Hello out there, YouTube. Gabriel Old Raz Ramirez here. This is my first intermittent fasting video. I'm going to try and make this quick and figure I'm going to do a series of videos detailing what I've been going through. I am a cannabis user. It helps with my crazy brains and with my rage and depression. Before I was heavy into cannabis, I was heavy into alcohol, which was killing me. Cost relationships. I have been up and down with fitness. So I was heavily active in high school sports, like I'm sure a lot of you were. And then I'm a 42-year-old man now. So back then there was off season, on season, off season, on season. And because I had a fast metabolism, you know, there are times I would eat well and then times eat like crap. And 20s, 30s, 40s, kids, wives, I would get in shape, I would get out of shape. And because of the way, you know, I was always into fitness and I was always into reading about things, and I'm a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, and you know, anyone that's been around for a long time knows there's every 2.5 to 3 hours you want to eat. You want to eat heavy carbs. If you're working out and doing a lot of cardio, you want to eat a lot of protein. I was always told it was a pound of 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of fat, right? So I was always trying to get protein in. And of course, I got heavy a lot. I've gotten up to 300 pounds. I'm a 5'7" man. Almost every decade of my life since my teens, I was thin and then fat, thin and then fat. And when I say thin, athletic, because every time I've worked out, I try to get muscle. But then I would fall off a wagon and I would get extremely, extremely heavy, very obese. So I am 42. I went through a lot of family changes and stuff. I met a wonderful woman, and of course, I am single again. So I can't keep relationships very well, and I get heavy and fat during the course of them, and of course that leads to depression and blah, 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 blah. So I use cannabis to help, and I started getting into fitness again, and I noticed being 42, it was really, really hard for me. I was doing the old school methods, but I just could not shake weight, and I was always soft, you know, like rounded and soft. And I know a lot of you out there, if you start finding my videos because of the intermittent fasting or the health and fitness, whatever links I put, then a lot of you are like me, and that, you know, you try and get that weight and you start working out and you get like that rounded body, or you get like that puffy thing, or certain body parts are good or not, or you know what I mean? So I started researching things, and intermittent fasting became something that I heard about and I started looking into to prove wrong, because I'm old school and I believed I needed a lot of whole grains, and I needed a lot of beans, and I needed a lot of lentils, and I needed a lot of milk and protein. And I started reading into it and watching a lot of YouTube videos, which is why I'm doing this video now. I saw a lot of people on their journeys. I saw this Thomas DeLauer, who I am trying to soak up like a sponge. There's Athlean X. I don't know if you guys know about him. There's some other guy from Six Packs Abs. I like the way he talks. There's another doctor, Ken something, I think. And he's not buff or athletic, but he absolutely knows what he's talking about. And he works with Thomas DeLauer and a lot of this stuff. There's this cool black guy, I forget his name, I'm gonna have to look him up, but he's the one I relate to the most, and he's the one I can't remember his name with, because I have extra skin, I have stretch marks, like I said, I've gone up to 300 plus pounds at a 5'7" frame, so you can imagine how big that can be. And that's one of the things I am really working on, is extra skin, man. This thing, I digress. The point is, as I was learning and watching videos, and then when you go to videos, there's certain links you can read on and find. I'm at 420, so I'll try and make it quick. I started to jump onto the intermittent fasting for testing, because once I was reading it to try and prove it wrong, it started making a lot of sense. And then I thought, man, I got to try this. Long story long, we're 4 minutes in, and I hope you stuck with me if you're into this with me. I started trying it, and I couldn't believe the levels of energy that were changing, and I couldn't believe the lack of nutrients in food that I thought I needed that I did not need. I am doing this video and starting it now because I am about 3 months into my journey where I've made absolute lifestyle changes and seeing absolute evolutions in my body and my mind and everything. This right here is my 3X shirt. When I was at my biggest, it was my go-to because it fit over my boobs nice. It made it seem kind of like it was a chest, and because I always worked out and got fat, I never had, when I'd get big, I wouldn't get big buff arms, but I'd have a lot of mass on my arms. So I always, this made me feel like I wasn't as big as I was, you know? And then when I take it off, right now, this is where I'm at right now, right? And I'm not doing this to show off by any means. I am not even saying I'm even close to where I want to be. But in the matter of 3 months with the keto, keto, I don't even think I'm even that yet. See, because I'm still learning about that. I just discovered that. Right now, I'm eating a lot of spinach, broccoli, mushrooms, grapefruit, eggs, watermelon, chicken, beef, a lot of meats. So like all this right here, you see that? I promise you, I'm not showing off or nothing. I'm showing you that when I came and started this, you can see the stretch marks on me. You see this? When I started this, I was absolutely out of shape. I had absolutely zero muscle. I was wearing a 3X shirt. I was wearing a 54 pants, I think. And now, right now, I'm wearing, this is a medium shirt. I'm wearing a medium shorts and a size 36 pants in a matter of 3 months. That is doing the intermittent fasting, okay? That is doing intermittent fasting. That is drinking water. That is being physically active. Like I said, I got out of refined sugars. I got out of even grains. I thought I needed grains. I can't believe I used to have to eat. Okay, here's another thing. There's this place called Sprouts, and they make corn tortillas that are, the ingredients is stone ground corn. That's it. That's all it is. That is the only grain I can't get rid of because, as you can see, I'm a Mexican. I don't speak Spanish, but I eat a lot of tacos and burritos. That's the kind of Mexican I am, you know. So that's my regular sin daily. Other than those Sprouts corn tortillas, stone ground corn tortillas, that's all it is on the ingredients, is like I said, it's a lot of greens, spinach, eggs. I'm trying to live off of eggs and beef. I'm not doing this to teach anybody anything. This is my journal to share with you what I'm learning and the results of what I'm getting. I don't know how to do pictures yet, or I try and grab pictures. It's something that I'm hoping when I do these videos, I'll learn to do, where I'm incorporating like logos and videos and pictures and all that kick-ass stuff. 7 minutes, I'm gonna wrap it up. So for me, this is me sharing with all of you out there my journey. I get up and I smoke weed until I'm cross-eyed, and then I go work out at the gym fasted on an empty stomach, and then I get out of the gym and I go about my day and I handle my business on an empty stomach, and then I'll eat my first meal about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Then I'll finish up, and then 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock at the latest, I'll eat my second meal, and then I'm done. So for me, and this is my last 2-3 weeks that I've been doing this, and I felt great. And I'm curious with everyone out there, are you cannabis users when you're eating healthy? Does it affect you? Does it not? Are you cannabis users and you're doing intermittent fasting? Are you enjoying it? Are you not? Do you work out empty stomach? Do you work out with energy? Do you eat grains? Do you not? How is that working? Were you once fat and obese like me, and now you're not because you tried keto, or you tried intermittent fasting, or you tried... This is why I'm doing this video, 9:09. I want to end it in 10 minutes, so I'm going to keep it short. The rest of the videos I'm going to try and do about 4 to 5 minutes. Like I said, this is my journey. I'm sharing it with you. I'm an independent comic book artist, creator, writer. www.crazymonkeyink.com. Check me out if you like it. I'm also going to be incorporating my Instagram into this, but this is the first video. This is the first thing ever. So this is my journey. 3 months in, I've gone from a 3X shirt to a medium shirt, from a 52, 54 waist to a 36 waist. I'm very, very healthy, and it is all about intermittent fasting, cannabis use, drinking water, stress relief, and evolution. I will share my journey, and I hope you'll, in the comments, because I notice they do that a lot, they share their journeys, their experience, what they're doing that's working, what's not. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Thanks a lot.